Magic 107.5, 97.5, Bonnie Banks from Ryan Cameron Uncensored, and I'm sitting with a legend, 3-time Grammy Award-winning record producer, songwriter, mentor, Troy Taylor. So
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you for having me.
I'm excited to speak to you because I feel like, it's always a blessing when you get to pick people's brains that have been in the industry for a long time and have I don't want to say created, but have influenced and had their hands in other legendary artists that people are, know around the world. So let me start with the reason why, of course, we're here is They Got Next Up Awards is this Saturday.
Right.
They are honoring you as the inaugural recipient of the They Got Next Up Legend Award. So talk about how that just feels to, again, just be recognized.
I mean, 36 years doing this, still going, actually getting started. It feels good to be finally recognized for what I did not set out to do to be recognized. You know what I mean? I do it for the love of it. But the fact that someone's been listening all these years, someone's been watching, is really good.
Yeah. So what did you originally set out to do?
So I have a specific that I had to realize over the years, a gift to see talent, get talent, break down talent, build it back up, and then display it.
Okay.
Some people can see it, but they don't know what to do with it. Some people can see it and start it, but they can't finish it. So over the years, starting in high school, I realized that was something that I was good at. So being able to watch people start and then turn into is like really dope.
Yeah.
Like, so that became my real reason for doing this, besides the fact that I love music and making music, but just creating artists, producers, writers, that became a thing like, hey, I'm good at this.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like cooking. You get the ingredients, you could see what's supposed to be, and then you have to put it together and make it happen. And I feel like, we've seen your work and you've been able to do that. Why do you think that They Got Next Up Awards is so important for creatives and artists to be recognized? This is their first one, but who's to
this
say
is their first one?
this is their first one?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So who's to
Okay.
say, 10 years later,
Right.
it's big. It's a big deal that people want to be on this platform as well.
I think it encourages people like myself to, and people under me to want to push towards, hey, they do recognize people.
Yeah.
Because no one really knows who's watching.
That's true.
But to be recognized and then acknowledged, it's a good feeling. So it pushes you to make sure that you are on your best, on your P's and Q's. Make sure that you're doing everything the way it's supposed to be, because you don't know who's watching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. So you mentioned 36 years in the game and being recognized. Why do you think that sometimes it takes a while for people to see what you've done or what you've created? Because I feel like I'm kind of in that rope now. I feel like I've done a lot of great things, but there's not a lot of recognition that comes with it. And then I got this nomination for They Got Next Up. I'm like, oh, wow, somebody was watching.
I got two perspectives.
Okay.
I got the carnal, and then I got the spiritual.
Okay.
So the carnal is you want to know that someone's watching.
Yeah.
You want to know that someone appreciates it. You're not necessarily doing it for that, but it helps.
Of course.
And it takes a while for people to get out their own way to see you,
Yeah.
because everyone's trying to get that spotlight. So if they think that you're, in their shadow or you're blocking, then they may take a little longer.
Yeah.
The spiritual side of it is timing. So God waits for you to be ready to be acknowledged, because the things that comes with that, he knows whether you can handle it at the stage that you feel like you deserve it.
Yeah.
So he knows, like, nah, not yet. Me being older now, the OG in the studio, I think I'd rather it now than to have had it before.
Okay.
Though I didn't know that until now.
Right.
If I had to choose it now, it's like, no, because it gives me a sense of just getting started.
Yeah.
So not the end. It's like, oh, thank you, hello. So now that pushes me to want to do more.
Right.
So,
yeah. And maybe if you were younger, you possibly could have fumbled the bag and didn't even
more than
know.
likely. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So now you're older and wiser in a great way. Who is somebody or something that has sharpened your skills?
Somebody who has sharpened my skills or helped me get better as time went on. I think it's just the people that I worked with, like, working with Aretha Franklin, and that was like mind blowing.
Yeah.
Working with Whitney. It's just like, these are people I didn't never think I would ever work with.
Yeah.
The Isley Brothers, like, just to name the icons.
Yes.
That's let me know as a kid listening to Aretha and Isley Brothers. It's like, yo, I'm working with them. They're right here. Patti
You can touch 'em.
LaBelle. So it encouraged me, and then I learned a lot from them, and just how ready they was at the moment, in the moment, to be sharp. Learned how to be sharp, prepared. I learned with Aretha, she was well prepared for the session that we had.
Nice.
It just taught me to just be ready, be on point. So I say that. I learned a lot building, or to help to build Trey Songz. That taught me that all that I learned was really real.
Yeah.
Because to put it into him and to actually see it come to fruition, let me know, like, wow, I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Did you ever feel intimidated sometimes going into rooms with the icons? Okay.
No. Especially, see, my thing was this. If I'm working with Aretha Franklin, and I know how dope she is, you are not about to sound bad on my song.
Okay.
So that became a like, oh, nah. And even with Whitney, we had a lot of back and forth because I was pushing her.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you're not sounding bad on my song. Yeah. So it's something else kicks in rather than oh my gosh, it's like, nah, I'm working,
Yeah, we want grade A here.
Yeah. So it pushed me rather than to push me back.
With the, I think the surge of COVID artists, during that time, it was like TikTok stars and people were coming out and labels were signing them. But then once COVID died down and now we're back outside and people want to actually go to concerts, we saw that those numbers aren't actually equating to people. Oh.
I thought it was going to be able to go up. Okay.
I think this part.
I'm just slouching, and I don't want to slouch.
Got you. Oh, yeah, I think it's just that handle's different.
Yeah.
We'll reset. Yeah, we'll reset.
Yeah, I'm like this.
Yeah, trying to. No, I got you.
Yeah, this is like a new arm too.
Yeah, I was about to say that arm is not the same as my arm.
Oh, no.
It is not.
It's not.
Okay.
That's why I was like, "Where's this button?"
And then you can always like turn the mic.
Yeah.
Turn it upwards.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's still catching you.
Yeah.
Pretty good mics.
Okay.
Where was I? Oh, yes. Okay, so TikTok artists, and we're seeing that the numbers are not equating to actual people coming out to watch you do a concert and things like that. Why do you think that artist development is being skipped?
Because they don't know how to do it.
Okay.
Nobody knows how to do it. Artist development is a skill in itself. It's actually a talent in itself. It's actually a gift in itself. Everybody can't do it. They can recognize it's not being done.
Right.
But they don't know how to do it. So now the labels don't want to pay for it. Remember, there's not an iconic, legendary star that was not built.
Yeah.
Michael was built. Madonna was built. Prince was built. There was somebody who decided to put money into them.
Yeah.
Tommy Mottola decided to put money into Mariah. Clive decided to put money into Whitney. Yeah. There was a choice that was made to say, I'm going to blow you up. Clive did it with Alicia Keys. So that wasn't something that just, oh, they're so talented and now they're a star. No, somebody decided to put the bag into them.
Yeah.
Now they're saying, you go and get yourself hot on social media.
Yeah.
And then we'll partner with you. Because they don't know. You know your audience better than we do. Before it was, we're going to create your audience.
Oh, okay.
Now it's like, no, you get your audience.
Yeah.
And that way we could see how bad you really want it.
Right.
That'll let us know that you really want. No, you just don't know what to do.
So being an artist, and I'm like trying to figure out my waves and knowing that artist development is important, what would you recommend, or what are some steps that I can take to just be ready for when my time comes?
So I've been having this discussion a lot lately because a lot of people are telling these really dope artists, really gifted artists, you got to find something gimmicky. You got to find something that basically, you got to do something stupid, hoping that it catches. And then they're getting discouraged because that's not what they came in the game to do.
Yeah.
You got to find something about your personality that's authentic so that you can keep it going.
Okay.
And hope that there's a lot of people there, like for geeks and quirky people, there are more geeks and quirky people in this world than cool.
Mm-hmm.
So you really have an audience.
Yeah.
But you're trying to be cool.
Right.
So you're missing your audience because you're trying to be cool.
Right.
And the geeky, quirky people are feeling left out.
Yeah.
If you allow your geeky, quirky become your superpower, you'll catch. But if you're sitting there trying to be cool ain't as cool as...
It's not.
No.
Yeah,
so
because it's not real.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's all a facade. It's all smoke and mirrors. And I think that's where social media makes you feel, inadequate because it makes you think if you're not cool, then you're not good.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody shows their best on social media. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You take a selfie. How many times did you take that selfie before you actually decided on a pic?
Right. Or
if
filtered
you didn't put a filter in it.
Yeah.
Right. So people are starting to want to see your authenticness, the mistakes, the imperfectness. So I think that even a dope artist who's really, really super talented, if they can get themselves to be okay with showing a little bit of imperfection, they're going to tap into something they don't even have a clue that they, you know what I mean? And it's going to hit them. I could have been doing this. Or y'all like when I eat cereal? Oh my God.
That's true.
I could have done, you know what I mean?
Yes, because I think Vic Mensa, I feel like I'm saying his name wrong. I think it's Vic Mensa. But he does something where he like picks a orange from a tree every time and like has spoken word with people.
It is the most craziest thing. You don't know, but it might be that thing you like to do that you think is corny that people are not going to want to see. So once they see you continuously do it,
it works.
Good or bad, they'll tease you, but they'll pass it on. Look at it. Look. He does this every time, or she does this every time. And it becomes a thing. But in that sense, for artists, play your music while you're doing it. What's that song they're playing, though?
Yeah.
They play that song all the time. I like that song in the background to promote whatever you're doing.
Yes.
So you just got to be strategic.
Yes, you have to have a strategy. Now, this is an argument that I've been having with a lot of people lately because, of course, Michael Jackson was a superstar. That was a superstar that, unfortunately, I will never get to see perform.
Right.
But do you think that in this day and age now where we have the social media, we have a lot of access to artists more so than back then when you didn't? Maybe you just heard Michael Jackson on the radio and you would only catch him at the concerts and maybe you might catch him outside. But, very rare that you would touch him. Do you think that he would still be a pop superstar as he was now?
In today's time, in social media time? Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Because Michael would have been smart enough to use social media to his advantage.
Okay.
The thing is that, Michael, he wanted to be private, but if he would have realized that I can get out there without putting myself out there, which means that I can bring you to me. I don't got to be out there, and I can show you what I want you to see.
Okay. Yeah.
So Michael definitely would have used social media to his advantage, for sure.
Okay, that's a good answer because that has been a debate.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have to have people in his face.
Right,
He just,
and he didn't really like people there.
Michael's going live. He would have been able to put him, with the outfit, makeup, whatever he wanted to do, and everybody's watching him without actually going out to do it. Yeah, he would have been smart.
Okay. So this weekend we have They Got Next Up Awards. What are you most looking forward to seeing?
I don't know. This is my first. This is
okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know what to look forward to.
What to expect
other than getting the award.
Yeah, yeah. So we're in the same boat. I don't know what to expect. I'll be hosting, so we're going with the punches.
Yes.
But we're excited to have you there. A legend is going to be in the building, so we're just excited to be able to celebrate you and recognize all of the things that you have done. Tell them where they can follow you and what you have coming up next.
So you can follow me at Troy Taylor TTU. At Troy Taylor TTU. That's for Instagram. That's for Twitter. That's for TikTok. And I'm working on I've been really developing, up and coming writers, producers, artists.
Awesome.
Devin Culture is my own personal artist.
Nice.
I've been working with him. I'm Tyler's main vocal producer, so I've been working with her. I've been working with Giveon for his deluxe. I've been working with Chris. Still working with Trey Songz.
Awesome.
I'm missing somebody. Oh yeah, I just got finished working with Duran Bernard. It was so fun.
That's gonna be great.
Oh my gosh, he is so amazing to work with. Duran, who else? I'm missing somebody, but yeah.
Yeah, but those are, I mean, the list alone, amazing. We cannot wait to see it. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Magic
Thank you for having
1075. Yes, Bonnie Banks from Ryan Cameron Uncensored.